Well, good morning, guys. It's LaRosa. Listen, it's the same thing again. We're going to run to the ranch and check things out. There was a discussion this week on the, I think it's a 185 board, about the GFC500 autopilots and the SkyWagons, and there was some controversy or some debate, rather, really about whether you can put them on the aircraft with the STOL kits on them. And I don't know about the other STOL kits. I can only speak to the Horton kit, which is what mine has on it. You can definitely put the GFC500 on with the Horton kit. They were prohibiting you from putting it on the Robertson kit, but it seems there's a few people we've seen that actually have it on the kit. So I don't know if they got a different sign off or what happened. So if you're one of those people, maybe you can chime in so some of these Robertson kit guys can find out if they can put the GFC 500 in their SkyWagon. It is, some of the people said, the S-Tech products are fantastic. That's what I would go with. And I've had S-Tech for years and years in a ton of different airplanes. They are fantastic autopilots. But the technology race, the gig is up, guys. I mean, there's no comparison in the technology between the S-Tech 50, the 60, any of the S-Tech series, and this GFC 500. For one, the GFC 500, the entire kit installed weighs about what one of the servos weighs for the S-Tech 50 autopilot system. So that is crazy. So it's a weight thing. Plus, if you put in the G5s, you're going to lose about 25 pounds of vacuum system. And then I had a backup vacuum system in mine. So tons of crap come out whenever you put those in. And the other thing is it's like flying with a big boy autopilot in them. They just are phenomenal. So on the way up to the ranch, we'll talk about that. And I'll show you the settings on it and how I fly it with the GFC 500 in the airport.
Okay, just kind of an overview of how my airplane is set up is obviously I've got the two G5s, EDM 830, I believe that's what it is, 850, 830, can't remember it. Love this thing. There's so much information on it, just like it's just now telling you saw it turn red from red to white, and now because it's finally up to 70 degrees, and you'll notice the 70 is still red, it tells me everything I need to know. I just love the color and how it gets your attention with colors. And you can see it's telling me there's a differential in temperature on the cylinder still. We just fired it up, so it's slowly warming up. We got the 530 in here, and then the GFC 500 autopilot. So what I mean by, it lets you, I STOL fly this thing and everything else. So I also fly at instruments. And when I fly at instruments, I want to fly it like a big boy airplane because that's what I'm used to flying instruments in. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I want to come down here to the altitude select, and I want to tell it I want to climb to 6,500 feet. That'll get us over the Class D airspace here at Lubbock, okay? And then the next thing, we're going to come in here and hit flight plan. Actually, today we just go direct. Okay, we'll activate it. Now you see now we've got a course line over here. Okay, and then we can also come down here to indicated airspeed, and we'll select that for our climb. And you can see me change here. Kind of a unique way I have mine set up is the old, this is a 74 model, so this one is in miles per hour on the outer ring, and this one is set to knots. And I did that on purpose. So I set it to 90 knots, indicated airspeed. It'll climb at just about 100 over here. And then we can also go ahead and pre-select. We got it in indicated airspeed for the climb, so it's going to do that. And then we'll put it in heading mode because we're going to be runway heading. So we'll move in the heading selector. We'll move it over here. Runway heading, 180. The cool thing is there's so much information displayed on these G5s. There's the distance that we're going. Here's the direction. 9 yards is all on here. Got V speeds on here. That's what I mean by like a big boy autopilot, particularly coupled with these G5s. The deal is this stuff's all made to play together, and that's what you want. That's what you want. It's just a lot better that way. You're not having to fool an old autopilot or an old heading indicator or HSI into doing something that you need it to do. and this is one of the things we talked about in the Facebook post, was that I don't like about this. Probably could go in here somewhere and turn all this stuff off permanently. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm just too lazy to go dig into it. But all I really and I can do this during flight even. All I have to do is punch this once. See it? Electronic stability protection. I'm just going to come over here to it. Okay, so it's turned off now for the flight, and I won't have any trouble whenever I land at the ranch, and I'll try to get, down to 60 miles an hour. It doesn't like that, so, they put the parameters in that are in the book, so it doesn't like that. Okay, we're a couple hundred feet off the ground, so you see, remember we set the speed, and we put the heading bug on. We can sync the heading here, and all we have to do is just reach down here and turn it on. It's going to lower, it lowered the nose to speed up to the 90 knot climb. So it's going to speed up and then it'll start climbing. There it goes. So it's on its way to 6,500. And since we're close to the Lubbock airspace and we're in heading mode, we'll just turn it over here we'll do a left climbing turn. Good morning, Lubbock. SkyWagon 18500 off Slate.
SkyWagon 18500, Lubbock approach, Lubbock altimeter 3018, say altitude and request.
3018, 4,600, going to 6,500, and we'll be headed 320 degrees through your airspace. Only going out about 47 nautical to a ranch out here.
SkyWagon 500, squawk 0421.
Okay, we got the squawk 0421 for 500 through 4,900 down.
500, radar contact over Slane Airport, resume on navigation.
On navigation, 500. Okay, we're on our way. Now, see here, the Skywagons, the right rudder, it's a Skywaggon, guys, you got to put the rudder in. You can't put an electric trim on a Skywaggon because it trims the rotavator or the stabilizer just like a Super Cub does in a Cub. So it's telling me to trim up. So I'll trim it manually
Lima Charlie, squawk 3427.
until the light goes out.
Squawk 3427, Lima Charlie.
And they tell me if you're not diligent about that, it will wear that servo out back there.
Southwest practice area.
Already through 6,000.
Area 94 Julia, thank you.
And we can come over here and go direct. Enter. That centers our CDI. And now we'll just come down here to nav. Then nav, she'll make the turn. 1,000 feet to go, or 200 feet to go. So you'll see it capture. There it is. Now, as the Skywaggon speeds up, it's going to start telling me to trim down. We need a lot of right rudder. Yep, there's the message to trim down. We'll start trimming it down. And it's easier to do this really before it gives you the message is what I try to do. Because as the Skywaggon speeds up, it gets a lot harder to trim it forward. There it is. It's gone to 127. 142 now. You can get 146, 148 out of her, but you have to turn it pretty hard. This is economy cruise right here. Okay, so we've gotten to the point where we need to start down, so we'll call up Lubbock. Lubbock 500, it's got the runway in sight.
500, roger, radar station, squawk VFR, please change proof.
500, CF1, thanks. Alright, so we'll go VFR, and so now, we want to get down to, I'll say 3,600 feet, so using the altitude knob, you'll see me dial it down 3,600 feet. There we go, 3,600, and then we'll hit vertical speed, and using the knob, start pushing it down at 500 foot a minute. Also see the trend monitor and see it going down right here, down to 500 foot a minute. And of course, that results in it trimmed down. So we'll trim it down until the light goes off. There it is. Light.
And correction,
Coming back in, I decided to set up the RNAV GPS to runway 18 at Slate.
Checking 94 Juliet, thank you.
Let y'all see how that works. It is, guys, I can't tell you how rough it is. It is rough, and Autopilot, the GFC500 is doing a fantastic job of holding the altitude. So we're headed over here to Jonan for the turn inbound, and the cool thing on these is, so on the altitude select, we'll start this out. This approach started at 5,300, so we'll pre-select that. Just wait on it for a minute before we actually send it down. Okay, so we're like a minute out.
55, contact tower
Dawning.
120.5.
So I'm going to tell it vertical speed.
Checking
and
94
give
Juliet,
it
make right
500
traffic
foot a
from
minute.
17 right, contact tower
And we'll
120.5.
start coming out of power.
Right traffic, 17 right, contact tower 0.5, thanks, South 94 Juliet.
Slow down a little bit.
Blanca, 77 Sierra, traffic 10 to 11 o'clock, 5 miles, turning southbound, a Cessna 5300 VFR. 77 Sierra, we're looking. SkyWagon 5 Sierra, Sierra, traffic southwest, 4 miles eastbound, Blanca, BL17, 6500 VFR.
5 Sierra, looking for Blanca. Oh, let's see.
770 is traffic. Thank you.
Okay, there's the turn.
Looks departure,
So I'm going to put it
whiskey.
in approach mode.
Want to cancel our flight following? Cherokee 05 Whiskey, Roger, Squawk VFR, change to advisory
Let's
frequency
make it the
approved.
turn inbound.
SkyWagon 5 Sierra, Sierra, Squawk VFR, change to advisory frequency approved.
FR, thanks for your help. Okay, and you can see there's the glide slope coming in. Right there. Flight traffic 5 Sierra, just past Jonah, inbound on the RNAV GPS 18, full stop sleep. Or trim up. Here comes our glide slope. Rid of that. Alright, we're at the glide slope, so now it will start down on its own, so I'll bring it back to 15 inches. 15 inches and add a notch of flaps. And then we'll go down this like it's on rails. Flight traffic, 500 on a 5 mile final on the RNAV GPS to runway 18, full stop. Rougher than crap, but it's stable as a rock. It's just really good autopilot. Hey guys, fly safe, have fun. Viva LaRosa.